that's too much. That's what happens when you get in the winter in Florida. The air is not always that cold. Sometimes it's that cold and you turn the heat way up. And then it gets warm again and the heat is blasting. We have the most schizophrenic weather ever. I got a baby chasing me down. Where are you going?
No, don't run.
Hey, no, you don't go in the road. You know better. Love you too. Parenting is hard work, you guys. You just gotta get them through and hope they don't kill themselves before they turn like 10. Old enough to know better. Theoretically, you know. There's a whole discussion. There's this great discussion on Twitter. Tony Southcott posted this this picture of, what did they call it? It was a Halloween toy called the Evil Stick. And it was a magic wand, and it looked like a normal, like everyday magic wand plastic toy. And it sold in the dollar store. Right? You know, like the $1 store, the Dollar Tree. Or something similar. Some similar outfit to the Dollar Tree. I think it's all the Dollar Tree now. I think they've bought up all of their $1 competitors. But anyway, it's sitting there in this bin, and it looks so innocent, right? It's a plastic wand. It's got a little mirror star thing on the end. And it's called the Evil Stick. But when you would peel back the star, the picture of the star, it would, underneath of it was a picture of like this demonic child looking thing cutting herself, like in the arm, like with a shard of glass or something. It was just messed up looking. What's this guy doing? It looked just wrong. Like some people, like the store owner was like, well, it says Evil Stick right on it. I think that if I bought that for my child, I would double check what it was. Okay, first of all, just from a logic standpoint, it's wrapped up in plastic already. It's in the little clamshell packaging. They'd look unfavorably upon you opening that stuff up and taking the toy apart in the store before you buy it. But even if you, like, even if that was the case, even if you were totally fine to do that, who goes and starts prizing pieces off of their kids' toys to find out if they're okay, to make sure they don't have demon children in them? Since when is that a concern that we need to be having now? We live in a really messed up society, Albert. We need to be making sure. Take all of your kids' toys completely apart when you get them. Even the ones that aren't supposed to come apart, just to make sure nobody's stuck something screwed up inside there. It makes somebody somewhere in a factory, like an actual person, an actual like designer made this toy, right? They made it so that it looked perfectly innocent and there was this freaky thing underneath, and nobody would be the wiser until they bought it for their kids. It's the stuff of horror stories. I mean, even the location, right? The dollar store. Like, the dollar store is just a little bit shady. It's just a little bit not right. Like, if you're gonna find something screwed up and messed up, it's gonna be the dollar store. Because who knows where they get that stuff, right? Like, I don't care what it is. If you can sell it for $1 these days, you're getting it from some, like, they're probably buying it off of some truck that somebody stole something from. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's the kind of, you're not going to find that thing at Walmart. I don't think, you know, like, probably Walmart has a little bit higher quality control on their toys. Although people have seen weird stuff at Walmart too. But even there, like, they're charging you more than $1 for the toy. They have a little bit higher standard, but the dollar store does not care. They can't afford to care because they're selling stuff for $1. That's the new horror frontier right there. Like, it used to be the old, like, antique shop. These days it's the dollar store. Because the economy is terrifying. You know what's the best? Like, other than boobs? Because obviously, you know. But other than that, you know what the best is? On a cold winter day, when you're freezing, and you get into your van, and it's got heated seats. Like, forget about the internet. Forget about, like, advances in medicine and whatnot. Like, this is where it's at. My butt is warm right now. You can't top that. Anyway, I had a good day. I was tired. Like, weird kid schedules, sleeping schedules, and my exercise regimen sort of kept me from sleeping. Exercise is great, in a way. Like, I started exercising. I talked about back in the early days of the vlog, I talked about getting that treadmill, and I have used that treadmill, I'd say 5 days a week. I try to go for 30 minutes. Some days I don't make it that far. You know, some days I'm just like really exhausted, but I'm like, you're gonna get on the treadmill, you're gonna do at least 10, 15 minutes. You're gonna do something, even if it's just strolling, you're gonna get on there to keep the habit up. I talk to myself like that, and like sort of a Sylvester Stallone kind of voice. So I'll know that I'm serious. Also a little bit drunk sounding, I don't know where that came from. I guess that's also Sylvester Stallone. Whatever. Anyway, so I've been getting on there, and that does wonders for your energy to a point. Like, you still get sleepy, but you're way less sluggish feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Like, most days, when I get on the treadmill, I get my heart rate up, you know, for that 30 minutes, and afterwards I'm just like, I used to take naps all the time, and I still like a nap every once in a while, but if I get on the treadmill around 1 or 1:30, odds are a lot better that I'm not going to be like, I'm going to take an afternoon nap from like 2 to 3 before I go to work. Because my heart rate gets up, and I'm just like, I'm more alert, I'm happier. Exercising's awesome. It hasn't done anything for my waistline yet, as far as I can tell. I'm still a big fatso, because I like to eat. You know, apparently I'm supposed to exercise and diet. I'm sorry, food is really good, okay? I really enjoy eating food. I'm a bad person because I don't have more self-control. But the exercise, I'm actually getting that down. So if you're feeling sad, because it's the winter and you're inside and you're like, boom, got the seasonal affective disorder. Because I have that sometimes. And who knows, maybe it's ahead for me still. That's entirely possible. But one thing that could not hurt is to get up there on some kind of an exercise device, or possibly out in the actual air, and do some exercise. Get yourself moving. It might make you feel better. I can't promise anything. I am not a medical professional. I just work at Walmart. But as I mentioned, could not hurt.